Hello and welcome, my beautiful Pisces, my mermaids and mermen, and my sea sponges of the sea. This is our Pisces Daily Vibe from our guides message today for January the 9th. Starting off with our first card, we have been given the card of the snake. Now, whenever I see the snake, I always think of the card of temptation. I think of being able to shed one's skin, changing one's ability to portray there's something, and then all of a sudden they change it. This is also a cunning card, okay? It's also the card that says you should not act impulsively. We need to think about things before we do this. Also, to have the ability to abstain. Don't allow ourselves to get caught up in anything that we shouldn't be getting involved in. In other words, don't be coerced into something today. Remember the snake oil salesman. Somebody could be trying to sell you something that really you don't need. Also, be careful of the sheep and the wolf in sheep's clothing right now. This card is about fast moving action, because snakes can move quickly and suddenly and unexpectedly. Okay, be careful. This card means that you need to be aware that someone could be someone who is trying to be something that they're not, or they're trying to let you think that they're something that they're not. Basically, I would say the big representation of this card is let's not be tempted into jumping into something too quickly. Everything that glitters isn't gold, Pisces. Okay, so we need to remember that. Coming in with our next card, our message from our guides is choose love over fear. So love is a natural energy of our soul, and fear is learned in the physical dimension. But with work, it can be unlearned. In a perfect world, love would be taught and fear would be the abnormality. But we don't live in a perfect world. It is perfect, however, in the sense that it creates a place for our soul to encounter the energy of fear in its many guises and to dissipate it with the energy of our inner being. So it's about realizing that we cannot allow fear to lead us on our path. Fear creates anxiety, and anxiety can slow us down and not give us a clear sightline of our goals today that we want to reach. So, right now, every human decision we make can be boiled down to two options, love or fear. And love is kindness, compassion, forgiveness, and empathy. Fear is judgment, guilt, retribution, and envy. So we need to do our best to follow our innate energy rather than the energy instilled on us, okay? So fear is an earthly illusion. Once we acknowledge the difference, the choice between the two is easy. So today, we're not going to be afraid to step up for ourselves today. We're not going to be afraid to say no. We're not going to be afraid to choose that we're going to walk our path and not be coerced into someone else's. Don't allow ourselves to let fear lead us on our path. We need to face it, and we need to go and be open to trying new things. However, with the snake, be careful of some unnecessary and unhealthy temptations. Now, I love it. We've got the abundance card coming in next, and we certainly love that, don't we, Pisces? So basically, we can create our own destiny and be industrious. Every creature on earth creates, and we have that ability. We should welcome the process of creation. Also, we need to save money and time right now so that we have something in reserve, okay? Oh, this is a card that says we might be busy as a beaver. Today might be a day where we're wanting to step up and create things and be industrious and have vigorous and move towards our goals today. So this is all about time to take action and go after what we want and not let fear hold us back today. Okay, so we have this ability as Pisces to be extremely creative, and today's a day I think you're going to be productive, industrious, and you're going to do the due diligence, do the work, and go after what it is you want to create that abundance today. So it's coming in as long as we want to do the work and put the work into it and stay focused on that goal. But remember, don't be tempted to jump into something that is that looks too good to be true, because chances are it will be. Now, we've got the Page of Wands, we've got the Death card, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So, there's something here in the center position with the Death card that's telling us that there's going to be transformation, and we're going through transition. We're making changes to move forward in a new direction. And often when this happens, we have to let things go. right? We have to walk away from situations or relationships or jobs or, things around us that no longer that serve us. Now, this can be simple as a project or a work contract that some of us have been working on that may have been completed. And now it's time to move on to the next project, the next proposal, the next job contract. This could also be the end of a friendship or a relationship. One that may have worn out its welcome, one that you've grown out and grown apart from. And it's okay. Sometimes life makes things come in place and sets us up to realize that it might not be a permanent situation that we thought we were going to be in. Okay. So remember, we have to face our fears, even when we have to say no today, or we have to speak to someone and let them go, or we have to walk away from positions or jobs that are unfulfilling and unrewarding. There's many things that can come to an end here for us, Pisces, but today's a day to look at our future with promise. I love the graphics here of this. It shows, the Grim Reaper, the end of things, the death of things, but then it shows the rebirth with the sun coming up and having that brighter vision of a better and brighter future. So moving forward today, we may be having to end something in order for us to move on in a new direction. This is January, brand new year, where people are wanting to make resolutions and follow through with them. And some people do actually do that. And I think this month is going to be about us. And even though this is a daily vibe energy, I think this month is going to be showing a lot of us, again, you've heard me say this so many times, that Pisces is the one sign on the zodiac that's going to be making the most transformation, the most transition, the most change. So this could be the day today that you actually step up to the plate and say, you know what, I'm going to do this for me. I'm going to choose love today for me. I'm going to do what's right for me. Okay, and that's showing that we love ourselves by making those choices to do that. Now, you've got the Page of Wands, so there's going to be some good information or some good accomplishment coming in for you, but also there's opportunities that are opening the door for you. This page is telling me that, you're going to be moving forward at a progressive pace, and you need to be exhilarated about it. This is wonderful when we get the Page of Wands. It's new opportunities. It's doors opening. It's exciting things that are coming in. And the universe is saying to us, we have the ability to attract attention to the right people. Okay, that's what they're telling me. We have that ability to be creative and to go out there and convey and show the powers that be and the universe what we're made of and who we are. And so you're going to see that by doing that, you're going to find opportunities are going to be opening up to you. It's good news. We hear about good news today, about a new opportunity coming in. And it's going to give us freedom, but we have to be creative and we have to believe in ourselves. We have to choose what's right for us today. Okay? Now, coming in next, we have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles says you could be juggling something here back and forth. And it could be money at this time. Some of you might be trying to figure out, robbing from Peter to give to Paul. But and it could also be that you're having to juggle your time. You could be finding that you're doing too much. You may experience financial instability right now, okay? Or have too many projects on our plate. And we might be feeling stressed out because of that. We could be managing too much, okay? Managing to maintain this status quo at work and at home, juggling our time between home and work. So it could be a very busy time for some of us, Pisces. So, and again, you could be considering a career change. And we need to, but at this time, they're advising that we keep our current job and slowly transition into the new one. And I talked about that here. I talked about us going through transformation and transition and moving on. So they're saying, let's not rush into this. Okay. We can be planning it, but we need to be sure the timing is right. Okay. Some of us could be struggling to make a choice right now. But we need to look at it in a lighter way. Take light of it, not get all stressed out. Take a more playful approach to it. If we lighten up, we'll find the answer much easier. So again, don't allow fear to lead us on our path when we're making a major decision. But we're dealing with change. And some of us could be doing multiple jobs. You could be having, two or three jobs right now to make ends meet. But there's a need for balance and also for you to budget right now. Okay. You have the ability, we all have the ability as Pisces to adapt. So, very interesting reading, isn't it, for our daily vibe? Well, always know that I send you lots of love and many blessings. And Pisces, I'll see you soon.